Well, excited to be here, excited to be doing this with you, Jerry, and to have led your Series B financing after leading your Series A financing. I want to start with the origin story. You were at Microsoft,
Yep.
and now you're building software for lawyers. Like, help me bridge the gap. Why did you start Supio?
Yeah, I mean, I think first there's this desire to build a company. And, during COVID, my co-founder and I, we've just always wanted to build something ourselves. And we feel like we've been working for so many great companies from like Avalara to Microsoft in our career. It was like now or never. And we were experts in document automation from the Office ecosystem. So we thought, hey, this is documents and how people work with them kind of define all of knowledge workers.
Yeah.
And legal has been such a inefficient and archaic industry. Can we come and redesign how people work with the data source that they do every single day?
Drill into that a little bit. I mean, what does the product actually do? Describe it.
Supio is about helping lawyers understand all their data. And if you think about the unstructured data inside a legal case, it's tremendous. And what law firms have done is build immense document processing engines around people
Right.
to go do this. And even after all of that, they're not able to really get to the degree of understanding that AI is able to do now these days.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what Supio is able to help you with.
Bring it to life in a customer. We're always talking about the true ROI with these applied AI products, whether it's legal or other verticals. Either give us customer case study or some metrics that you guys follow to show that you're really driving impact, ROI, and value to your customers.
One of the what we would call like a canonical case, right?
Yeah.
Is probably earlier last year we started working with a premier plaintiff firm in the United States, and they were taking to court a case around necrotizing enterocolitis, where these premature babies were exposed to baby formula.
Wow.
And they've basically, when you give them like cows-based baby formula, it causes this type of stomach infection that potentially is fatal. And so they were taking this case to court against Abbott Labs. And at that point, they hired, armies of nurses, and they were trying to understand the data inside this case, especially the medical documents. And they came to us. And, what we've been able to do is help them achieve a level of understanding beyond what like people can do, whether it's like indexing the 40,000 pages to being able to retrieve like the specific nutritionate that's interacted with this infant
Yeah.
over the course of months. And the result of that is that they had a landmark victory of $495 million against Abbott Labs
Wow.
earlier this year.
That's incredible.
So,
That's awesome,
it's
man.
just great work that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
us really happy.
I love it. Love to hear that. And what about the market? Legal AI is one of the most populated markets of these AI application companies. Some of the companies were around when you started Supio, so you must have seen a seam in the market. Talk to us about the market, competition, and your positioning, and how do you want to be different?
I think it's important to understand like the lens of the founder and who they are and how they can affect this market, right? So, when we started, we spoke to hundreds of lawyers, and we were trying to understand just how they do work every single day. And to us, there's a distinction between lawyers and the business of law and lawyers and their actual productivity. And what we realized is that for these types of attorneys, it's really about the data they work with.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can help them shape this data and you can help them understand and harness this, then you can basically reinvent how they do legal
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
And that's super exciting.
Love it. What does that lead to 5 years from now? What is Supio all about? How do you envision it? Is it expanding to other verticals, other application areas? Like, what do you really want to be known for 5 years from now? What's the vision?
I think any legal work that requires a level of understanding in their cases at like human level or above, which is this critical information, and for these professionals that are needing professional grade tools,
Yeah.
that's where Supio fits in, whether it's in plaintiff law or across all the other types of legal work out there.
I got to ask, you obviously had a lot of choices on who to partner with for this financing. Talk to us about how you went through that decision-making process.
Having a partnership is important.
Yeah.
And, Sapphire has been so instrumental early in our A and just working with you. And I always think that the people and the fund and like having that partner who can actually challenge you to be better. And that's been important for us and
Yeah.
important for me.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Awesome
Thank you,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.